just a little bit about our project objectives. So initially, we're working on improving an existing restaurant layout based on tests and data obtained from the VR simulation that we have in our Unity engine. Factors such as walkthrough score and quest completion will be used to identify the relationship between both the physical and psychophysical factors. Three alternatives will be tested for improvement over the original design, and then we're also going to submit our recommendations to the College of Engineering faculty on what design it is better to pursue in the end.
For our project process section, we will create three alternative designs that comply with the CDC guidelines to account for COVID-19. We will use iMotion eye tracking data to obtain quantitative data from the user, as well as creating an exit survey to obtain qualitative data from the user. And the collected data will focus on how often the user comes within 6 feet of another person and the number of unnecessary interactions between people and objects.
For our design portion, we've created 4 restaurant layouts using Autodesk Revit. These layouts consist of 1 original and 3 alternative designs. With the use of Unity Reflect software, we transformed these layouts into 3D objects that are ready for VR while preserving the textures of the models. Finally, we imported the Unity Reflect file into Unity's VR environment to use with our HTC Vive VR headset.
To go over the analysis side of our project, we're going to be using eye motions to capture eye tracking data from the user within the environment, and then we're going to observe certain measurements that we get from the areas of interest that we set, such as the time of first fixation, the number of fixations, time spent on the area of interest, and also revisits to it. Furthermore, we can use eye motions to capture raw data and gaze mapping, and this is where the user is looking at. So it gives us X and Y points based on a 1920 by 1080 pixel screen. So if we make a 1920 by 1080 graph, we can actually create a heat map of where they're looking at most in our model within certain scenarios.
Proof of concept. The team have completed the Revit model of the original pre-existing floor plan for the Texas Roadhouse restaurant, which is an accurate representation of the physical building including realistic textures. We also loaded the Revit model into a VR environment by using Unity. We also developed a code that allowed the user to teleport around the environment, which is possible with the use of the VR controller by pointing it at the desired location and pressing a button to move to this location. We have gathered data using iMotion eye tracking software that helped in quantifying engagement and emotional responses.